Hi, I'm Julie Chavana with Yoga Tree Consulting, and I'm here to ask you if you have started planning for next year yet. I know what you're thinking. It's a little bit crazy. It's like seeing Christmas decorations at your local craft store in August, but I'm totally serious when I say start thinking about planning for your yoga teacher training. Even if you're thinking you're not going to do it until next year, start thinking about it and start planning for it now. You've got lots of things to consider. You've got time and space, right? So when will you offer training? Like what time are you going to offer a weekend training, a weekday training? And then you've got to plan for that space. If you have your own studio, do you have other workshops planned? So you're going to have to work around that. You've got staff to consider. Are your teachers or all the teachers on your staff or in your group going to help with teacher training? So then you've got to get on their schedule, right? Everyone's got a different schedule, and the further in advance that you plan, the more successful you will be in getting everybody you want to be a part of your training. You've got marketing to do. So if you're running a studio and you've already had people asking about teacher training at your studio, that is great news. But when it comes down to setting time and place and structuring your training, not everyone who's asked you about training will be able to attend. So you've got to give yourself enough time to market to a broad enough audience that you get a good base of students. You've got to give yourself time for your staff, of course, but the marketing and getting those folks signed up and giving them time to learn about your teacher training, what you're going to offer, how it's structured, does it match what they are wanting from yoga teacher training? So all of that takes some time. It's not something that you can plan a month out or 2 months out. You've got to give yourself time to make this successful. The other thing this time will give you is if you intend to make yoga teacher training a regular part of your studio, having a well-planned training will build your reputation as a solid yoga teacher training program, which is the only way to go, right? All right, so then the last thing that you'll have to plan for are your resources. You know, how not only do I have to figure out what month and day and all of that kind of thing and the staff and the marketing, but what are we going to do at training? So you've got to give yourself some time to plan the resources. If you're going to be a Yoga Alliance registered school, you've got to follow their syllabus. And so you've got to give yourself some time to do that. So I know it's a nasty word for some of you, but start planning now and get yourself off to a wonderful start with your yoga teacher training next year or maybe late this year. All right, so hit the subscribe button so that you get all the resources I'm offering here, and in the links below, you can get some resources on my website. All right, take care. Julie Chavana. See you soon.